Hello again. Let us find a quiet space inside where we can simply be present. Today, I invite you to consider the moment when a tiny spark ignites a vast, untouched forest. A subtle awakening that transforms everything quietly from within. It's not a thunderclap or a sudden burst, but a gentle flicker like the first light of dawn softly illuminating the shadows. Our story today is not a lesson. It is simply a quiet space, a held space, where such a spark might emerge. If it is ready, our story today is called How to Improve Your Relationships in 7 Stories, a journey of heartful presence. Whatever arises for you is welcome here. Chapter 1. In a cozy, softly lit cafe, a woman sits quietly, her gaze gently drifting around the room. She notices the faint hum of conversation, the clink of cups and silverware, and the gentle rustling of papers. Outside the window, sunlight filters through delicate curtains, casting warm patterns on the wooden table where she rests her hands. In the midst of this gentle chaos, her eyes rest on a stranger. He stands slightly apart, offering a warm smile as he helps an elderly person with their groceries. The old woman's face lights up with gratitude, and the man's kindness is evident in the tender way he takes her arm and carefully places her bags in her basket. The woman watching feels her heart soften, touched by the simple act of genuine care. She notices the softness of the man's eyes, the gentle strength in his movements, and the quiet dignity of the elderly woman. It's as if in that moment, all the noise and busyness fade away, leaving only this shared presence, an unspoken connection rooted in kindness. She recognizes that true connection doesn't require words or grand gestures, but is born from attentive presence, seeing others not as separate from ourselves, but as reflections of the same compassionate essence. And as we watch this moment unfold, what does that sense of genuine kindness bring up for you? Can you notice the feeling of warmth, of recognition, or perhaps a gentle reminder about your own capacity for compassion? There's no need to search for anything, just to notice the quiet resonance that arises when we truly see. Perhaps you feel a softening in your own heart, or a gentle awareness of that same kindness within you. Just stay with that feeling, without a name, for a breath or two. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 2. When the young man sat with his friend, the room was quiet, filled with a gentle stillness. Soft light streamed through the window, casting a warm glow on their faces. The friend's voice was low, carrying stories of struggles and worries, like leaves drifting down a slow stream. The young man listened carefully, noticing the slight trembling in his friend's voice, the way the words hung in the air without rush or judgment. He felt a gentle urge to help, to offer advice or solutions, but he simply stayed present, holding space with an open heart. His own thoughts about fixing faded into quiet awareness, like clouds drifting away from the sun. As he listened, he saw his friend's shoulders relax, a small sigh escaping, as if some weight was being lifted just by being heard. In that moment, trust grew, soft and tender, like the first light of dawn. The young man realized that sometimes, the greatest gift you can give is your presence, free from judgment or the need to change. Understanding bloomed in the fertile soil of patience and gentle listening. It was in this quiet space that love and connection deepened, revealing how true compassion often means simply being there, without trying to fix what cannot be fixed. And as we watch the young man sit quietly with his friend, what does that deep act of listening feel like? Just for a moment, inside your own heart? Perhaps you notice a gentle stillness, or a small opening within you, where understanding begins to grow. Just stay with that feeling, without needing to name it, for a breath or two. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 3. In a quiet room, soft sunlight filters through delicate curtains, casting gentle patterns on the wooden floor. Two partners stand facing each other, their voices rising with sharpness and frustration. The air feels thick, almost heavy, as their words become pointed, like tiny shards of glass. Their defenses are high, shoulders tense, eyes narrowed. Suddenly, one person stops. Instead of responding, they take a slow, deep breath, feeling the cool air fill their lungs. They soften their voice, and in that pause, their silence becomes a gentle space. The sounds of the world outside, the distant chirping of birds, the faint hum of life, seem to fade into the background. Their breathing is steady, like a quiet tide, washing over the moment. In that stillness, they notice something. The need to be right begins to loosen, like a knot slowly unraveling. It feels as if a small, peaceful space opens up between them, where love can flow freely. The tension begins to melt, replaced by a quiet understanding. This moment of surrender reveals that strength isn't about control or winning, but about letting go, about choosing love over pride. And as we witness this, perhaps you can sense a similar quiet space inside yourself. What does it feel like? Just for a moment, to release the need to hold on tightly, to let go of the need to be right. The story invites you to notice that even in moments of conflict, there is a gentle choice, an invitation to pause, breathe, and surrender a little. Just stay with that feeling, without judgment or expectation, allowing it to unfold naturally. There's no need to search for anything, just to notice how that moment of release feels within you. Perhaps you feel a sense of calm or a gentle opening, a reminder that true strength lies in vulnerability and surrender. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you during this reflection, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 4. On a quiet evening, a parent and child sat side by side, their eyes gently turned toward the horizon. The sky was painted in soft shades of orange, pink, and lavender. As the sun slowly dipped below the distant hills, the air was calm, carrying the faint hum of evening insects and the gentle rustle of leaves. Their shoulders touched, yet each was immersed in their own quiet thoughts. Watching as the sky transformed with quiet grace, the child noticed the way the light flickered on their parent's face, casting gentle shadows, while the parent observed the child's peaceful expression, the slight rise and fall of their breath. As they both gazed upward, they felt the vastness above and a subtle, unseen thread connecting them. In that moment, beneath their differences, one lost in wonder, the other in reflection, they recognized a shared space, a deep unity woven through the quietness of their watching. The sky seemed to hold all their stories, their hopes, their silent understanding. And as you listen to this scene, perhaps you can imagine yourself sitting quietly, watching a sunset or a sky of your own. What do you notice in your body when you think of a moment of peaceful connection, even if it's just in your mind? What does that deep sense of stillness feel like inside you, just for a moment? Maybe it's a gentle warmth, a soft light, or a quiet space that welcomes you. There's no need to search or find anything special. Just notice how it feels when you allow yourself to be present with that feeling. Just stay with it without needing to change or judge for a breath or two. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 5. The soft morning light filters through a nearby window, casting gentle patterns on the face looking into the mirror. You might notice the subtle textures of the skin, perhaps a few lines that tell stories of worry or weariness. The eyes, slightly tired, hold a quiet depth, a window into moments of challenge and resilience. As the person observes themselves, there is no rush, no harsh judgment, only a tender acknowledgement of what is seen. They gently trace the lines, feeling the weight of each one, and in that moment, recognize that these marks are part of their own story of surviving and growing. The sounds around are calm, the faint hum of life outside, the soft rustling of clothes as they shift, the quiet breath that moves with gentle patience. It's as if the mirror becomes a silent mirror of their inner landscape, inviting compassion rather than critique. And in that quiet reflection, they see not just imperfections, but the strength woven into every wrinkle, every tired eye. And as we watch this person look into the mirror, What does that deep sense of resilience feel like? Just for a moment, inside your own heart. Perhaps you notice a similar feeling of acceptance or understanding rising within you. Just stay with that, without needing to change anything, allowing that gentle recognition to settle softly. Maybe you feel a connection to that sense of embracing your own imperfections, and how that can open a door to kindness, both toward yourself and others. There's no need to search for anything right now. Just notice what arises as you consider this moment of honest reflection. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 6. In a cozy household, the gentle hum of everyday life is softly present. A young child, busy at play, leaves a colorful toy behind on the wooden floor. The parent notices the small moment, how the toy sits quietly, slightly out of place. The sunlight filters through the window, casting a warm glow on the scene, while the faint creak of the floorboards and the distant murmur of voices fill the air. Instead of rushing or showing frustration, the parent pauses, taking a breath. They observe the quiet space that now exists, a moment where patience and understanding quietly reside. Perhaps the parent gently steps closer, kneeling to pick up the toy, or simply stands still, noticing how the emptiness feels. In that pause, there is no need for words or reactions, only a soft awareness of the present. It is in this gentle stillness that love can be felt, filling the space, not with noise, but with presence. And as you imagine this moment, what does that quiet, open space inside you feel like? Just for a moment. Perhaps it's a place of calm, or a gentle pause in your busy mind. Maybe you notice a subtle sense of patience, waiting peacefully. Just notice what arises. There's no need to change or judge. Simply stay with that feeling, like a small, tender light. When you consider that empty space, can you sense how choosing presence over reaction transforms ordinary moments into opportunities for connection? This gentle choice creates a quiet, loving openness that fills the emptiness with warmth. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 7. A traveler stands quietly on the edge of a mountain at dawn. The sky is just beginning to lighten, soft shades of pink and gold blending into the blue of early morning. Around them, the air is crisp and still, carrying the faint scent of pine and earth. The ground beneath their feet feels cool and textured, and a gentle breeze whispers through the trees, creating a delicate, rustling sound. The silence is vast, expansive, like an endless mirror reflecting the soft glow of the awakening sky. In that profound stillness, the traveler feels a deep sense of presence. They breathe slowly, feeling the moment unfold, each inhale carrying the freshness of the mountain air, each exhale releasing tension. Their eyes rest on the horizon, where light and shadow dance softly together. In that quiet space, an understanding arises. The present moment is the only true sanctuary. It is here that all relationships are born anew, rooted in the eternal now, where love naturally unfolds without effort, like a gentle bloom opening in its own time. And as we watch this traveler, what does that deep sense of stillness and presence feel like for you? Just for a moment, in your own body. Perhaps it's a gentle breath, a pause in your day, or a quiet space within your mind. Just notice how it feels. No need to change anything. Maybe you can sense a soft openness, a gentle invitation to simply be here, now, without needing to do or understand. Just stay with that feeling, without a name, for a breath or two. There's no need to search for anything else, just to notice the peaceful presence that is always here, waiting quietly in the background of your awareness. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care.